This was Jon Hamm. Actually, that wasn't Jon Hamm. That was Juan Hamong.
Still had the outfit. I still had the outfit.
We are back with Jon Hamm, or should I say Juan Hamon. When he's not dancing the Bad Bunny, Jon is busy starring in Your Friends and Neighbors. Season 2 of the wildly popular hit show is on the way, with Jon's character finding himself going back to his old days as an unlikely suburban thief.
This is what happens. You get arrested for murder. You get exonerated. You get offered your old job back, but you decide to go a different way, burning that bridge once and for all. Which means your interim income source is now your primary income source. So you level up and mend fences. Nothing buries the hatchet faster than a solid revenue stream.
Juan Hamon, welcome back.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Welcome back. So, I mean, listen, folks love this show, myself included.
Thank you.
Saw season 1, caught the first couple episodes of season 2. Your character gets in a lot of trouble season 1.
Yes.
What can fans expect from season 2?
Well, we're kind of we pick up right where we left off.
Okay.
So we're sort of dealing with all the fallout from season 1, and there's a tremendous amount. Not only what my character is getting himself into of his own accord, but what's happening kind of around him. So we also have the addition of a new cast member. James Marsden comes in.
Yes.
Kind of makes a bit of a seismic crater in the middle of the friends and neighbors in the neighborhood, and we have to deal with that. So he's a significant disruptive force in a very good-looking package. So we have a new neighbor.
Yeah, you mentioned James. I know he's a longtime buddy of yours. Amanda Peet was here last week as well,
Awesome.
talking
Yes,
about the show.
the best.
She tells the story about James. You're a handsome fella, obviously.
Thank you.
But apparently, she said that James Marsden is so handsome that women are fainting as he walks.
Well, I mean, look at this clip. How do you get out of a McLaren in that suit? You look pretty good. You know? He's kind of next level in it. He was great. He is a longtime friend of mine. I've known James probably for the better part of 20 years, and we just missed each other on 30 Rock. We were both on the show. It was great to get a chance to work with him. He's a busy guy. I mean, between saving the world as Cyclops and being the president in Paradise. My goodness, he's a busy guy, so we were lucky to get him, but he comes in and he knocks it out of the park.
Season 2 is going to drop in just a few days. Apple's already announced they've picked it up for a third season.
Yes, a nice vote of confidence.
What do you think it is about the show?
Me. It's me.
Of course.
I'm trying to say. Let me try to be very clear about this.
Of course. Besides Jon Hamm, naturally, what is it about perhaps the story or the themes and messages?
I think there's a bit of a trend these days of wealthy people behaving badly and making bad decisions, whether it's White Lotus or Succession or, of course, our show. I think there's something to be said. People like that vicarious thrill of watching people that seemingly have it all mess it up.
One of the best shows in the history of television, undoubtedly, Mad Men. And I was watching the first season. I was like, you know, Don Draper and Coop seem to have something in common.
There's a little shared DNA there for sure. Yeah. It's an interesting thing. My wife and I have been rewatching Mad Men because I haven't done it. I've stayed away. I've only seen the show when it first aired. So and it went off the air in 2015. So it's been 11 years since that. So we just kind of dipped our toe back into it. It's been a fun ride to look back. Obviously, it's hard to look at yourself skinnier and with more hair and all the other things. But I don't know. I'm doing okay. I guess I'm doing okay.
Yeah, I'd say so. What prompted you to go back and watch it now?
It was just a fun exercise, and I had been doing a lot of press and talking about it. I was like, I should probably familiarize myself with it a little more, and it's been fun so far. We're about 2/3 of the way through season 2, so we got a lot to go too.
What do you think?
I'm liking it. I think this kid's got a future.
Let's talk about the dancing for a moment, because as you know, I think it was episode 8, season 1, that you went viral for this dance, and I don't know what it was about the dance itself. There's the moment. But, your Coop ends up in this nightclub after this emotional moment. But it really resonated with a lot of folks. Like, there's this guy finding joy amidst the chaos. But what do you think it was?
Well, I have to say, whoever was the evil genius that put the new track on top of it, the turn the lights off or turn the lights on, or something about turning lights. I think they deserve all the credit because it wasn't the original music that played in the scene.
Yeah.
So I think it was some Scandinavian DJ who's had a new career since then. God bless. I'm here to help. I'm a job creator, I suppose. So I'm happy about it.
We're out of time, but next time you come back, I want to hear more. I know you play the drums. There's been some scuttlebutt about you doing something with Bad Bunny.
Oh boy. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Thank you. Thank you, Juan Hamong. Jon Hamm, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. Be sure to catch the premiere of Your Friends and Neighbors Season 2 this Friday on Apple TV.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.